Good evening, guys. I don't know if you can hear me. You should be able to hear me now. For some reason, my microphone wasn't working. So, good evening. It's hot. I'm rushing about, but we're here. So, it's all good. Let me just check everything's working fine. It should be now. Hello. Right, so that's all working. Speaker. Yes. I think we're all good. So, good evening. It's still scorching hot. I hope you're all well. And what have you been up to this week? I hope it's been good. Whether you've been buying, selling, or just chilling in the sun. But yeah, it's been a roaster. So let's see who's in. So the first one in was James. How you doing, James? Good evening, good evening, good evening. Oh, that was a hot one. Sharon's in. Good evening, Sharon. Hope you're well. We've got Amanda. Good evening, James and Rich. Rich, you walked past me in Tesco's last night. You were obviously a man on a mission. I don't even know what I bought last night. What did I buy? Don't even remember being in Tesco's. Hi, Lisette. Hope you're well. Hope you're good. Hi, Dave. Hope you're well. James saying, good evening, Sharon, Amanda, New England, Betty Boop. That's Lisette. Dave and everyone else who joins, happy Saturday. It's been amazing weather today, and it's only going to get hotter tomorrow. But apparently next week it's all changing, and it's going to turn the other way. Got Tam and Bell in. Good evening. Got Chris Tyler in. Hope you're doing well, Chris. I'm good. Just a little red from today in the sun, but had a brilliant day at the boot sale. Evening, Sam, Bell and Chris. Yeah, I'm doing a car boot tomorrow at Apps Court Farm again. I was going to go and do Huntston today, but obviously it was my 5th wedding anniversary yesterday, so I actually had to spend time with my wife. Sorry, unfortunately. But no, we had a lovely day. What did we do? What did we do? We had such a lovely day. I can't remember. We went into, where did we go first? I know we went into Arundel. We went to Highdown Gardens first and walked around the gardens, lovely gardens. And then we went to Arundel and had some lunch and the best ice cream in the world. And then we had a walk up to the cathedral, had a look around the cathedral in Arundel near the castle. Yeah, it was really, really nice. And then last night, the kids booked me and Nat into a restaurant in Chichester. The only thing was they booked it for us. They didn't pay for it, so that cost me last night. It was brass, not brasserie. That sounds bad, doesn't it? Brasserie Blanc. So it is what's his name now? I can't even remember the chef's name. Something blank. Hi, Jade. Me and Jade are doing the Apps Court Farm tomorrow, although we're not looking forward to it because it is going to be a swelter. But a last little push with the sunglasses. Chris is in. Sam and Bell. Got Lee in. Hi, Lee. Hope you're well. Everyone's saying hello to everyone. Everyone's saying hello. So I hope you're well, everybody. Let me know if you've had any good sales this week or you've had any good pickups. Hope you're well, Lisette. Hi, Neil and Jan. Neil and Jan are local to me. I think they're over Shoreham way, so not far from me at all. Yeah, I've been watching your videos. Keep it up. So we've got Rich. How you doing, Rich? Secret Carper. Sharon saying, hi, Rich. Hope you're good. I'm good, just really hot. Really, really hot. Saturday night. Thanks for doing this, mate. Always appreciated. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. I'm sitting in a hot shed at the minute, a hot insulated shed. But I've got a nice cold gin and lemonade there, so we should be fine. Anyone I missed? Hi, Kath. Hope you're well. Happy anniversary. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Buy, sell, sleep, repeat. Are we playing innuendo bingo tonight? Not tonight. I wish we was. Actually, I would love to play innuendo bingo. Perhaps if me and James get together, like once we meet up and do, if he wants to do a live with me, we'll do innuendo bingo. The only thing with that is you need two of you in the same place, and obviously you need someone to film it. But I love Radio 1's innuendo bingo. It'd be amazing. Absolutely amazing. Oh, that's it. Raymond Blanc. That's the name of the chef that owns the restaurant. Raymond Blanc. Lovely food. Evening, Soul Steps. Hope you're well. Hi, Belle. Watch chat. Just been having fun in the sun. The boys with their water guns. Hope you've all had a lovely day. I have been so hot today that I actually haven't been able to do anything. Well, I've gone into my storage and sorted a load more stuff out for the car boot tomorrow. Whatever doesn't go at the car boot tomorrow is going to get taken to charity, just like the other lot. I was looking today, and actually, I haven't got a ton of stock left. I've got enough for myself, but like I haven't got. I was struggling to look for stuff for car boot today when I was looking. So I think I'm getting to the bottom of it now. So we're getting where we want to be. All that excess death pile has either been boot sailed or charity shopped, so that's a big weight off my shoulders, and it's just making me feel a lot better about everything already, so that's good. Thunderstorms for you tomorrow. That's not good. It's supposed to be rubbish next week, so that hence the last car boot with my daughter. Get that done tomorrow, so hopefully get rid of some more sunglasses before it turns. Although everybody probably knows it's going to turn, so they might not. They might not even buy any sunglasses, but they're good for £1 a pair. Some of them have got £15 tags on them, so most of them have got like £6.99, £7.99, so they're good. Happy anniversary! Thank you, mate. It was yesterday, yeah, but it was really good. Good evening, UK reseller. Everyone's saying hello, which is nice. Thank you very much, Lisette. Fix it. I'll put the controller in the car. So James is obviously seeing Lee tomorrow. About time, James. This ice cream. I do like ice cream, but I'm not a massive fan that would, every time I walk past an ice cream shop, I think I've got to have an ice cream. But this ice cream in this little place in Arundel, oh my God. I had salted caramel and millionaire shortbread on a waffle cone, and it was a proper waffle cone. It was lovely. My wife had the coconut ice cream and I think ginger, like crystallized ginger in it. Oh, it's really nice. Evening, Ian. Are you going to Apps Court Farm tomorrow? Hi, Paul. Are you at Apps tomorrow? Hopefully it'll be better than what it was last week. Thank you, Neil and Jan. Appreciate it. Getting to the bottom. Hi, Jade. I'll have my tat trolley tomorrow. I think less trips to the car. It's going to be hot. 100% it's going to be hot. I'm going to make up some drinks tonight and stick them in the freezer so they're nice. And me and Nicola share the same anniversary as you. Oh, wow. That's cool. That's cool. So Lee's same anniversary. That's good. Happy anniversary to you for yesterday, mate. To you and Nicola. Oh, bless her me. What whether to be an ice cream man or lady. Yeah, really nice, but then you got to think that mostly our weather is just rubbish, isn't it? It's just absolute rubbish. But I did say to my wife I'd eat this ice cream if it was snowing outside. It was that nice. Just found 3 Facebook portals hidden in the living room, storeroom, taking hours to update, should be 20 minutes. Evening, Shabba, hope you're well. Hi, Steve. You guys will want to watch the video tonight. Evening, all. Evening, Sean. I can tell that seeing all our lovely names is moistening Richard up. I don't think it's that, mate. Of course, it could be the weather, but I don't think it's us that's making Rich stick to his couch. Are you going tomorrow, Sean, to Apps? I believe you went to Chiswick last week and it was rubbish. You're braver than me, Rich, just buying this weekend. No, selling. I'm not buying at the moment. I'm not buying at the moment. I've got some big plans in the pipeline at the moment, so I need to concentrate on that. I just want a car boot, get some cash, and I've got so much stuff to get rid of. Like DVD wise, I've got thousands of DVDs. Like I say, apart from that, I mean, the other side, I've still got stuff, but it's stuff like I don't want to be taken to a car boot or deal with it. I've got some electronics. I've got a stack of electronics behind here that I've got to go through, which will probably be a next week job. I only had 1 day's driving this week. I went to Wales and back. If you saw the video, I went to Wales and back. And then the following day, I took my son to the R.J. Mitchell Spitfire Museum. It's called Solent Sky in Southampton. So if you're interested in days out or whatever, go and check that video out. Hi, Amanda. So little Steve's in from Movie Chats. These guys have been on YouTube for a year now. So it's their anniversary thing next week, their anniversary show. So please go over, check out their channel, show them some love and give them a sub. I jumped over there last week. It was brilliant. Their videos are always brilliant. I just love the pair of them. All the people I watch are really good. Sold an Adventure Time Xmas jumper today. Been on my listing since last November. Oh, well done. That's good to get rid of, Dave. I actually found a snowman and a Santa and all bits next door. And I thought, oh, I'll list them. But I've listed a couple of bits today, but that's it really. Actually, one of the bits that sold today sold previous 2 or 3 days ago. And it's been a bit of an up and down journey. So I'm going to be filming a video for that tomorrow as well when I get back from the car boot. And that's going to be a cracker. It is a scorcher. So has anybody picked anything decent up this week or sold anything decent? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. God, it's hot. Doesn't help that my screen now that I've got that I use for my monitor is I think a 43-inch old 43-inch Samsung telly, and it gives off heat. So it's like a solarium in here at the minute. Looks like giant bourbon biscuit he sat on. What, my lovely pub couch? I don't like bourbons. Not the biscuits I like. I still like oh God, what are they called? Garibaldi's. That was my favourite biscuit. I haven't had them for years, but like that was my favourite biscuit, Garibaldi. Hey, chop chop, busy, work, bang bang. Missed you today. You and the wife been arrested again. This is what I look forward to on a Saturday, the banter. I've moved my chair forward a bit because I went on Peter Cummins' channel the other day, Sales the Unexpected, with him, Nick and Derek, Tap Peddler and Nick Hills. Got a message in the morning saying, do you want to come on tonight? So I went on there and I they were all sat quite close to the cameras, and I was sat right back, so I thought I'd move the chair forward a little bit. Sold an obscure Sonic build, a figure action for $99.99. Very nice. Got in a £10 bundle ages ago. It's always those things that you sort of forget about, or you put to one side, and then you think, oh, I'll stick that on, and it's always a cracker. Hi, Helen. Good to see you. Hi, Sean. Yes, done for sheep, worrying again. Hi, Rich, by name, not by nature. Hope you're well, mate. Everyone's still saying hello. This is a good turnout. Thanks, guys. Good to see you all. Well done, Rich, clearing out. It had to be done. It was stressing me out. I didn't know where to start with it all, so I thought it's just got to go. It's got to go. And now I'm sort of getting down now. I'm taking the last bag because I gave away 4 golf bags and golf clubs last week to the charity shop when I come back from the car boot sale last week. Gave them away, gave a DVD player away, gave a load of other bits away. So yeah, we're getting sort of now where I want to start going and getting rid of all the DVDs that I don't want for my own collection, which is probably 1,000, I would say, at least. Get rid of all them, and then I've got spare shelving next door, and I can move stuff out of here and start cracking on with the bar build, which will be a good set of videos, building the bar in the mini pub. Had the pool out. Kit decided he wanted to try and swim, shit himself when he fell in and pierced one of the rings trying to get out. Always away, mate. Our dog's done the same thing. Hi, Porky. How's the north? Has the wall come down in the heat? Is Tam matching on Castle Black? Ex-Gov's passed some info on for me on WhatsApp, Sean, for you. Might be at the A3 tomorrow. There you go. There you go. Need to get your number to organise the pickups. Your apps in the morning. I'm at apps. I don't know whether Paul is. Did see him there last time. Love coconut. Yeah, I love coconut as well. It's got to be whippy. Mate, if you tasted this one in this little place in Arundel, this little cafe, I'm telling you, you would never eat Mr. Whippy ever again. Guaranteed. Cheers, Shabba. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. It was it was a nice day. It was a nice day. 5 years. So it's gone quick. A lot's happened, but it's flown past the last 5 years. Selling at Bolton tomorrow, Jess. Good evening, Jess. Selling at Bolton tomorrow. Sold today. It was so hot. I lay down under the table and let your husband do everything. That's the best way. I've got an umbrella and I've got chairs and just I'm going to freeze some drinks. You have a Facebook friend invite. We'll try to visit you tomorrow. Remind me that we are not allowed to buy anything at all. That's why I don't move from the car. When I'm selling at a car boot, the only time I move away from the car is to go to the toilet or to get a coffee. Other than that, I walk down the roads like that. I can't even look because if I clock something, that's it. It's game over, and I'm not buying. Yes to apps, but waiting on what your drink offer is. I don't know. You'll have to wait and see. Good evening, Mum. Hope you're well. Hope you're all right. Look all right, Wally, looking under tables for you. Everyone's saying hello to my mum. Watched the video, Rich. It was good. Loved it. Thank you, Sharon. Glad you enjoyed it. My son loved it there. Absolutely loved it. He kept walking back to that blooming Spitfire. Spitfire's my favourite plane, but he just kept going back to it. Loved it. Jeez, I've been dying much of this week. It's been really hot, Anya. Really hot. Good evening, though, and good to see you. So I've got a few more bits to put in the car for the car boot, but I'm basically done. I'm not taking a ton tomorrow. Everyone's saying hello. 60 pairs of jeans from Faygate car boot this morning. Nice. Nice pickup. Oh, man. Need an ice cream machine or slush machine in there with you, mate. Yeah, I've got a popcorn machine. That's not much good. We did buy one of them slush machines, but they're no good. And when my brother was around, he had one because he couldn't really swallow sometimes. He bought one. But the thing is, you've got to put ice in the centre bit and then it mixes it up and frosts it up. But it hasn't got a chiller on it. So you have to, whatever you make, you have to hurry up and drink it. They'd be no good in this weather, really. Bless him. Kathy's got some I've got some ice cream makers for sale. There you go. I would buy one, but I haven't got time to make ice cream. Shout out to Edward, Antiques Arena, get better ASAP. I didn't know he was ill, but yeah, get better soon. Get the thumbs up for Rich. Thank you, Sharon. Appreciate that. Sold this after 6 hours on eBay. That's his Instagram. It had a couple of flaws, but a very healthy sale. Owed him £3. Sean always does well with his antiques. I do like to see what he picks up. Hi, Pat. Hi, Richard. Doing a boot sale tomorrow in Wexford. I hope it all goes well for you and stay out that sun. If you're in the sun, make sure you put some sun cream on. But yeah, stay safe. It is roasting. Where is Santa? Yeah, I haven't seen Santa yet. Portal number 2 up to 2/3. Update might be a while yet. Evening, Dave. How you doing? I know Dave will be buying at the car boots tomorrow. Sold a violin bow for £50 yesterday. Bought 3 for £4 at auction 2 years ago. Been on since then, so a real hot seller. That's not a bad thing, though, is it? Bought 3 for £4 at an auction. 50 for one. If it's the first one that sold, still a good profit. Hi, Dave. How's the new car boot? Spilling any beans yet? It was pants. 6 cars. Well, that's not going to last long, is it? Limbrick. I've never even heard of the place. Thank you, Jennifer. Good evening and nice to see you. Or for you, is it good afternoon? Good to see you in. Hi, Dave. Just watched your vid. Good evening, Rebecca. Just fed up with shouting. Ex-neighbour who shouts so loud. I've informed and hopefully she fucks off back to her new place. She also brings her kids too. I'm done. Sorry to hear that, Rebecca. I hope your neighbour turns it down. Evening, all you lovely people I've not said hello to or abused yet. No, it's not good. And we are at the bottom. ABL, nice saxophone music there. Well, there you go. My phone keeps going off. It is absolutely roasting. I've had a few sales, not loads. I had one today, but I'm going to do a video about that. I'm not going to tell you what it is because, yeah, like I say, it's been a bit of a rocky road with that one. Just make sure I'm not getting any messages, which I'm not. So that's good. I'm going to have a sip of my drink before the ice all melts. Cheers. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. If a few of us are going to apps, can we put in our drinks order now, Rich? Of course you can, mate. If I've got drinks on me, you're welcome. Rebecca, I had horrible neighbours too. So happy when they got kicked out. Evening, Steve is the other Steve. Like I said earlier, these guys have been on YouTube a year next week. So get over, check out Movie Chats. They're a good chat. If you're into films and that, they have good chats on there. Get over and check them out. Give them a like and a sub. If you're not following Sean's Instagram yet, then what's wrong with you? Very true. It's even worth creating an account for. Very, very true. Same as Santa's, the Carolina Claus. He's got a good Instagram as well. It's amazing. Sold a cycling suit today, £85. Even had the leg and arm warmers. Who needs them in this weather? I wouldn't want them. I actually nearly bought one of them cycling suits. I think it was only a £2 or £3, but I didn't. I passed it in the end. Anyone know how to combat under moob sweat? No, I haven't got any at the moment, but like, well, everything's sweating, so. Helen, stick on some always. You're welcome. Always. Jade saying hello. Kristen is on my live tomorrow, guys. A real squirrel. Ah, yeah, Kristen. I haven't seen Kristen tonight. She's probably saving herself for your live, Amanda. But I shall definitely be watching that one. Movie Chats link. Thank you very much, Chris. That is the Movie Chats boys link. Love Kristen. She's a heartbeat. She's really positive and she's always like, I don't think I've ever seen her without a smile on her face. She's fantastic. Baby powder works great for moobs, so presume, for boobs, so presume moobs would be the same. Sounds like a plan. Got some always with reindeer on once for the festive period. Oh God. ABL reselling reference moob seat. If you have your nipples pierced and put a short chain around your neck, keep them up. It's a good idea. That's a good idea. Good deodorant sprayed under, it helps. Yeah, so it's been a hot one. Has anybody been anywhere nice? Have you been chilling? Have you been working? What have you been up to? I'm saying like Steve. So I haven't bought anything. We're doing the car boot at Apps Court Farm tomorrow. So if you are at Apps, come and say hello. Huntston, I am going to try and definitely do next Saturday, dependent on the weather, because like I say, the weather's turning. I've never been to Huntston. It was some of you guys on here that told me about it. So I shall be definitely going there. I haven't seen Max again this week, actually. I haven't seen Max yet. He was on with me last week. Hopefully everything's okay with him. He's not running himself ragged at work. Amanda's channel. Yep, there's Amanda's channel there. I might actually open that door in a minute because the dogs are shutting doors. The wife and two stepdaughters are out watching some, what was it? Something of the Crawdads or something, some film on. I don't know what it is. Short chain's already holding my Jacobs up. I've heard when she's not purveying filth in a debauched hedonistic manner, she likes to make things. Find out what happens when when the ping pongs go away. Bellscraft Corner. Sold some Rohan walking trousers today. Nice. James always does well with Rohan. He does like a bit of Rohan. Not seen Steptime Mum lately either. No, not really watched him much. Watched a couple of his bits when he first came out and not really watched him, to be honest. Can't keep up with everyone. Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Let's see if anybody wants to come on with me. There was only 2 from 150 subs, so get over there. There must be 2 of you in here that aren't subbed, so get over there and let's get them up to 150. Let's do it. Good evening, Gary. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're well and enjoying the sun. I know because we all complain about it, don't we? I've been even saying, oh, today, like, I can't do nothing. I felt lethargic, no energy, like just wanted to go back to bed, really, but I didn't. And yeah, but like once it turns and it starts raining, we're all going to be moaning worse. 2 from 150 subs, so let's get them up. No, I haven't, Chris. Wondered where he was. So if anybody wants to come on, there's the link. Come and say hello. Come and have a little chat. Are the kids okay? Yeah, I'm sure they are. Anything at Burscough? Anyone at Burscough tomorrow? These places are all out of my vicinity. Flipping Sloth gone quiet, but I hope he's okay. I think I'm right in saying that Jay Flipping Sloth is going on James Bold Finds channel at some stage. Let me have a look. I'm sure he's going on Bold Finds. What am I looking for? Yeah, I'm sure James put out a post saying that Jay Flipping Sloth is going on to do. I think they said it's something like a coffee evening or something. Let's have a look, see what he's saying. Bold Finds. Sure he's got something coming up. Sure he has. I can't see it at the minute, but I'm sure it was James Boldfine said that he was doing something with Jay. But yeah, I haven't seen Jay for a while, and I used to go and do car boots with Jay, buying and selling and charity shopping as well. Used to do quite a bit, but that was when my brother was before my brother passed away, and because obviously my brother used to live about 5-10 minutes away from Jay, so it was easy to do then. I haven't been up that area for a long time for good reason. Chelford for Shabba. Pray it's not going to be mega busy traffic wise. To be honest with you, I think it's going to be too hot for a lot of people. It was last week at Apps. There was loads of sellers, but buyers, there wasn't as many. People weren't spending as much. Good evening. I hope you're well. Sharon saying hi. Everybody saying hello. Decided it's too far, Dave. Trying to keep the fuel cost down. Yeah, I mean that's another reason. I mean, this week really will be the last one, probably due to weather and probably due to distance, that we won't be doing a car boot for maybe 2 or 3 weeks till the next one. It's this damn heat nights off. Yeah, it's some people. I like it. Don't get me wrong. I like the heat, but it can get too much, and it's just like. But I'd rather have the heat than chucking down rain and storms and wet and cold. I would much rather have the warm. It's nice, even if you can just like have a mooch to the shop with your shorts and your flip flops on. Love it. Last night we were walking through Chichester after we had our meal for our anniversary. We were walking through Chichester, just having a mooch round by the canals and through the town, and it was like being abroad. It was like the Kalima winds that you get off the coast of Africa when you're in Spain, in the Canaries and that. It was so nice. So at the moment, you don't even need to go abroad, really. Good evening, Santa. Good to see you. He may smell like wet kippers and dribble a lot, but is able to stand upright most of the time and has most of his own. Follow him here. Richie Richstar, thank you very much. There's my Instagram there. If any of you aren't following my Instagram, please do. Just checking that there's no messages from you guys, which I don't think it is. So that, make the most of it. It'll be freezing before you know it. Definitely. If you saw the video, there was a video I did, and I came back from Wales. The day I come back from Wales, I ended up spray painting half the garden when I got back as well. So we've got nice grey fence panels now. We're doing up the little seating bit where we sit and have dinner and stuff. So it's nice coming along. Santa, I know him. How goes the North Pole? Everyone's saying hello, which is good. Chop chop. Sub the bell. Santa Claus, man. Santa. Good evening, Aaron. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're good. Question to anyone. Daily relisting still counts as listing, right? Daily relisting. If things end on eBay, rather than relist it, you're better off doing sell similar, because it just gives it a little boost and makes it like a new listing. So you should get better traffic from that, doing a sell similar rather than relisting. So it doesn't take any more time really than relisting, but it's going to be better for you. Chris is in. Good evening, Chris. Have I already said good evening to you, Chris? Not sure I have. Movie chats. Let's do a top 6 Kirk Douglas. Oh, you can't beat Spartacus. Spartacus is the top film of all time, Kirk Douglas. Absolutely love that film. Loved Kirk Douglas. I thought it was brilliant. Amazing actor. I mean, you might be worth the cost. There you go. Everyone's saying hello. Keeping up with this chat at the moment. Hello there, number 2. James Boldfinds is coming on with Jan and I on Monday morning, 10 a.m. for a show and tell from the weekend. Oh, that'd be good. That will be good. James Boldfinds is coming on with Jan and I. Cool. Be watching that one. Definitely watch that. Yeah, I like James. He's doing okay, James. And James is actually our next podcast, which will be good to get him on. I say, I hope you're keeping it rubber side down. Obviously talking about the Harley Davidson. Make the most of the heat before Gasman cometh. Yeah, at least while that's one good thing. At least while it's this warm, we don't need the heating on, because once that heating has to go on, I think we're all in trouble. Hi, Jilly. Yep, I think we're all melting. It's a hot one for sure. Back in a bit. Portal number 2 ready. No worries, Kath. Author of Snowman. Yes, he did. Yeah, that was in the last week. I think he's passed away. Also, something about Anne Hirsch, an actress, American actress. She had a car crash last week or something, I believe. And it's saying that she's clinically dead, but she's still on life support. I don't understand that. That's such a shame. Got a great tip for keeping cool. Ice bath, I would say. The gas man sounds like a Marvel character. It does. Go get a long shower. A long cold shower. There's Neil and Jan's link for their channel. Putting plenty of content out. No, seriously, go get a long shower, you stink. Dave, you are funny. Right, I'm going to put the link in again. If anyone wants to come on, then you're welcome to come on. There you go. Come on, have a chat. Tell me what you've been up to. Just have one. Heard that. Sean, can you send me another message? I don't think I've saved you. I hate technology. Chop chops. There's Jilly's channel. Let's go and check her out. Yeah, that's what I do. Definitely. Sean, is rumoured he was drenched from a swamp, a bedraggled bearded sloth shuffling and lurching towards bargains, dragging his fair maiden behind him. Richie Rich Star. I thought that was going to be about Tam and Bell. Vikings was better than Spartacus. Yeah, Vikings was good as well. But I still like Spartacus. It's the film I always remember watching as a kid. When the thing rips his eye out. The bird. Good films, though. Really good films. From a comedy called Bottom, remember? It's The Gas Man. Does anyone follow Frankie Harry? If not, you should. He's really good. Last video, Luxury Pickers was on with him. Frankie Harry. I'll have a look at that one. Let's have a look. Frankie Harry. Oh, I can't because I've unplugged me. I've unplugged my keyboard, so I'll have a look in a bit. Got a bargain buy at a charity shop this week. A Denby dinner set with serving bowls and casserole dish, 100 quid. Nice. Very nice. Love Bottom. Never watched it. Used to love the young ones, but I've never ever watched Bottom. Seen clippets of it, like in videos since, but never ever watched it. But the young ones was amazing. Scumbag United College. Hi, Savaloy. Good evening, Stu. Hope you're well, mate. Don't worry. We'll let you off that one. Bit personal, that Tam. God, it's hot. My friend and I used to act out Bottom scenes. He was Richie and I was Eddie. I do like Aid Edmondson. You know, poor old Rick Mail. Obviously, he's gone. Nigel Planer. You don't hear nothing from him anymore since he was Neil the hippie, and he released his song. Does anybody know what his song was called? Neil the hippie from the Young Ones. I'm sure it was called Hole in My Shoe. I'm sure it was. Do remember it. Remember something about hole in my shoe and it's letting in water. What do you in the privacy of your own coal cupboard is your own affair, Tam? Very true, Dave. Says it all. Tam and Bell sell Love Bottom, pure filth. Organ donations. Yeah. Me too. Good evening, Dan. Hope you're well, mate. Hope all is good where you are, and hope your eBay's killing it. At the moment, I've listed a couple of bits today, but I haven't done a lot. It's just too hot this week, and then say anniversary, and there's always an excuse. But I'm still getting up to the car boot at 5 o'clock in the morning, so Olivia Newton-John took the big cab too. That was so sad. 73. She's been fighting cancer all those years, you know, obviously for obvious reasons. cancer is just, I would, I am going to be starting um, doing some charity fundraising for cancer, because my brother's been gone just over a year from it, and it's, I'm supposed to be doing some stuff with the board builders, but they're so busy at the minute. So Brad said he'd do something with me. So yeah, I do need to get started and start raising some funds, definitely. So we did his my brother's memorial. I still want to get the bench slat down Littlehampton seafront down the beach, um, like a memorial slat. I think it's about 150 quid. So that'll be the next thing on my agenda. And then I just want to do some auctions and raise some money for cancer charities, cancer research, and I think for the Royal Marsden Hospital as well, that looked after my brother while he was still here. So sad about Olivia Newton-John. Yeah, it really was. It really was. And poor old I nearly said Elton John, John Travolta. He's lost his wife. He's lost Olivia Newton-John now. He's lost one of his sons. The guy's not had any luck in any of that. He keeps losing loved ones. Must be terrible. Not dressed for lives, Jilly says. Doesn't matter. You don't have to be dressed for lives. I'm sitting here in my boxers. No, I'm not really. Got shorts on. My wife said, "Oh, before you run down the shed with your drink and with your putting your top on and not dressing your bottom half," she said. She was obviously taking the mick. Fellow Scots channel reselling Dan. There you go. Tonks isn't in tonight, is he, as well? James Tonks, another Scottish channel. And Hesh was Ellen DeGeneres' partner for a few years. Yeah, I know. I saw that. Chris is saying Vikings classic. Dave, Lonely Are the Brave, Ace in the Hole, Man Without a Star. Yeah, like I say, class actor. Ace in the Hole. Hole in My Shoe. There you go, Stu knows. Hawky knows. Hole in My Shoe. Bad Leroy Brown. Well, the south side of Chicago is the baddest part of town, and if you go down there, you better just beware of a man named of Leroy Brown. There you go. B-side was Hurdy Gurdy Mushroom Man. Was it? I don't remember the B-side. Sleeker than Sleek McSleek of the Sleek clan, Tam and Bell have more bling on the wall than Her Majesty. Sub to Tam and Bell. We got Peter Ray in. Evening, Pete. Hope you're well. Hope all is good with you. I hope your eBay's kicking off and you're making loads of money. It was Stu, got 12-inch upstairs. There you go. Try Mel Blanc's restaurant, Rich. Great duck and rabbit. Mel Blanc. I tried Raymond Blanc's, the Brasserie Blanc in Chichester. Lovely place. If any of you are passing Chichester, actually, they've now got an Ivy restaurant in Chichester as well. Like, they've got one in London, obviously. They've got the one in Brighton, which is one of my favourite restaurants, at the Ivy in Brighton. And we walked past the Ivy in Chichester last night. We couldn't get a table in there. It was too busy. But apparently there's loads of people complaining about the food in the Ivy in Chichester. So I don't know how good it is. But yeah, it's Raymond Blanc's place is lovely. Really nice. They looked after us, and we got a free glass of champagne each because it was our anniversary. So that was a bonus. Grease is my all-time fave. It's a good film. It's a really good film. Grease 2, no, but Grease, yes, class film. I'd love to have some film props from it. I'd love to have some film props from it. She's I was happy you like her gallery wall. I've never been called Cool Peter. Hi there. Everyone's saying hello to Pete. Pete saying hello to everyone back. Julie saying hello. Pete saying hello. Paul saying hello. Right, Sean saying what's Shan now. People will never forget the first ABL video they saw. I know many will keep trying, and I have heard therapy helps, but few forget ABL reselling. That's Dave's channel there. Go and give him a sub. Go and give him a like. Go and check him out. If you're not already, which probably 100% of you are. Just put the shower, Rich. I'm seriously not dressed for lives. I'll just out the shower. One of my dogs is now scratching at my door for some reason. Lamont Dozier passed this week. Where would music be without him and his partners? I've got to say, I don't actually know who that is. I don't mind admitting that I don't know who that is. My son is at Bloodstock Festival. I bet it's hot. I bet it is. God, especially with in that crowd, stuck in the middle of that crowd, all sweaty. Nah. Staying off the sauce tonight. And been drinking iron brew in honour of Tam and Bell. Nice. Broadcasting from a shed. His grandkids will need scuba gear to visit. Follow our Richard on Insta here. Thank you very much. Oh God, let me let the dog in. It's one of the dogs. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Let me get. There you go. You right? You right? Nutcase. You're a nutcase, aren't you? Hey? What are you doing out? Who let you out? Who let you out? Sit down. Sit. Sit. Sit down. Sit down. Ah, get off that. You can't eat it. You can't eat it. Oh, who's that? Is that you? Oh, Mel Blanc. Mel Blanc. I've got you. I don't want to make you too hot by cuddling you. You good girl. You give me cuddles. You give me cuddles. Yeah. Oh. Right, let's catch up. So hot for her. Come on, Rich. Mel Blanc, for the money I'm on tonight. That was a funny joke. For the money you're on tonight, you're on more money than me then. The Scots don't drink. Well, my nan did. Well, she's still alive, but she used to love her brandy and a scotch. Saw your mum today, but I don't think she saw me. Oh, there you go. Good evening, Sir Pete. Are you talking about my mum, or are you talking about Pete's mum? Because I don't know if you know what my mum looks like. Bad. Leroy Brown, Jim Croce, great song. Sinatra did a version. Evening sales the unexpected. Uncle Albert, during the war we didn't get any free champagne. No, you wouldn't. It's all on rations. All on rations, Uncle Albert. Greatest Instagram page about old antiques by Country Mile. Follow Sean here. Yep, that's Mr. Sean Abercrombie's Instagram. If you want to know anything about antiques, just drop him a message and he'll get back to you. Uncle Albert. Hi, I'm in your neck of the woods this week, Rich. Stephanie, are you talking about where I live or where I car boat? Oh. You good girl? Are you talking about Little Hampton? Albert, I laugh every time. Stop it. Stop licky, you little beast. It's the only thing. The dog's like blooming salt in the sweat, doesn't you, Stinker? Hey? You good girl. You good girl. Are you a good girl? We don't. That's the one thing that annoys me. Like seeing these people taking their dogs out to the car boats, like roasting hot. We either take ours out in the morning before it gets warm, or in the evening when it's cooled down. They don't go out otherwise. Got to help Scott's economy. If us Englanders keep in the good books, you might return the favour when we're screwed post-independence. I think it's a great idea to have your kids book you and the wife into a restaurant. You pay for Rich. If you want, I'm sure between us we can get you booked into loads of places you will have to pay. No, don't do that, mate. Please. Don't do that. I can't afford it. Mrs. Claus, nice, celebrating 34 years tomorrow. Happy anniversary for tomorrow, Santa, to you and Mrs. Claus. Fantastic couple. Fantastic couple. Happy anniversary. How many years? 34 years. I met my wife 37 years ago, but we only knew each other for a week and then never saw each other again for 20 odd years. Congrats. There you go. Congrats, Team Santa. Happy anniversary for tomorrow, Mr. and Mrs. Claus. There you go. Congrats. Holland, Dozier and Holland wrote many great Motown songs. Ah, there you go. I'll have to have a little swat up. Damn, we've been hiding. Mr. Contents. Ariel. Yes, that's Ariel. A big fluff bag. Actually, it's nice now I've got that door open. It's cooling down a bit. She is gorgeous. She's a Greek rescue. She was only a little pup when we got her. I think she's 5 now. She was a tiny little thing, and I thought, oh, she's so cute. She's so little. Now she's like a Shetland pony, and she cost a fortune because of her long hair, long fur. She just costs a fortune to groom, but she is gorgeous. She's such a lovely girl, aren't you, Bubba? Aren't you? You good girl? Yeah. So we rescued her from Zakynthos, a Greek island. There's an English lady over there that rescues dogs. She was a stray pup, eating out of bins in a derelict hotel. So we got her over here. So we saved her, and the other little one, Scrappy Doo, as well. He's a Greek rescue as well, but he wasn't rescued from being on the streets. His owner wasn't very nice. He was only a puppy as well, but his owner wasn't very nice to the mother dog or to the pups. Evening, Michael. Hope you're well, mate. Yeah. Are you at Apps Court Farm tomorrow? All's good, mate. I say we moan about the hot weather, but like we'd be moaning more if it was raining or if it was cold. So I'm not going to moan about it. Everyone's saying hello to you, Ariel. Just what we need in this weather, a hot, breathing carpet to hug. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. We have to have a fan on all night for them, for the dogs. Michael bought a trunkie off my daughter last week. Oh, my mum. Ah, how do you know what she looks like? Unless you've seen her before. Mum, did you see Peter at the car boot? He saw you. If anyone's got any questions they want to ask, please put them in the comments. Enjoy the rest of your evening, folks. And happy hunting tomorrow. Ta-ta for now. See you later, Dave. Hi, Gary. Hope you're well, mate. I'm okay. Hot like everybody else, but I'm okay. All good. You're a hot girl, aren't you? That's the thing. She always wants to come in. Usually I've got both of them sitting next to me. They both come in and want to sit up here, so everyone's saying night to Dave. It's a bit weird for me, Dave going to bed early on a Saturday. So I'm used to him drinking. Used to him getting drunk. Were you live yesterday? Oh, where you live? Oh, were you live yesterday? It's all right. It's the heat. It's making me delirious. Where you live? Oh, nice. Yeah, it's nice down here. It is nice. What you so you're coming down this way for holiday, Stephanie? Oh, used to live in LA. And for you lot that don't know, LA is Little Hampton or Little Hampton, which is where I live. So Stephanie used to live in LA. Nice. Oh, his son still lives here. Oh, nice. It's a nice place to live when it's like this. If you're a beach lover. To be honest with you, I haven't been to the beach this week. Oh, last night, tell a fib. Last night, me and the wife went for a walk down there when we got back as well, because it was a blood moon. So we went down there and took some nice photos and bit of video of the moon, obviously, not of anything else. There was loads of people out. There was about it was gone 10 o'clock. It must have been gone 11 o'clock actually, and there were still people down there playing rounders and like with music going and just like no trouble, no hassle. It was just all friendly. It was lovely. Best boiling in that shed. There was loads of walking dogs in first day. It was red hot. Yeah, it's disgusting how people do that. Should make them take their shoes off and walk on it and just see how they feel, because it's like terrible. LA is in Little Hampton. Yeah, indeedy. Jim Croce played his last ever show to honour an obligation after cancelling due to cold. Within an hour of leaving the stage, both he and Maury Mullison, his guitarist, were dead. 1973 fate. That's crazy. Hello, all new here, trying to find decent new lives. Thank you, The Real Neil. I hope you're well, and I hope you enjoy what we're doing. Sometimes we do quizzes and like games and things just to make you laugh. Sometimes I have guests on. We do a podcast at the end of every month. So loads going on. We do massive things for Halloween and Christmas. And yeah, I hope you stick around and I hope you enjoy it. Everyone's saying hello to Neil, making him feel welcome. Frankie Harry, there you go. There's his channel. Santa Claus, you could always get the missus a Cork United door plate. Yeah, I saw that. I did see that. Letterbox plate, wasn't it? Never knew that. True Chris, plane crash. The last gym show was recorded and he can be heard on here. Wow. Don't think Rich recognises the song Bad Bad Leroy Brown. No, I'll have a look. I'll look it up after I come off of here. Just a lovely walk along the beach. Tide is way out, nice and cool. It's lovely when it's like that. Lovely when it's like that. Whereabouts do you live now, Stephanie? Yeah, love being only 5 minutes from the beach. Me too. The only shame is that the beach cafe shuts at 9. I think it should shut later than that. I should think, I mean, if it shut at 11, it'd be decent, because it'd be lovely sitting down there at 11 o'clock in this weather, finishing off your glass of wine or your beer. Hi, Real Neil. Welcome. If you like something interesting content, you've come to the right place. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you. All of my dogs have been rescued. Yeah, our 2 were rescues. I think both cats were rescues when my wife got them as well. Obviously, we just had to have one put to sleep recently. He was 19 and a half. Lamont was brilliant. You can't hurry, love. Baby love. Reach out. I'll be there. I know all those songs. I know all them ones. Rarely has style, charm, good looks, and keen business sense distilled into one person, but they have here. Sub before she blocks you. Organise a reseller. That's Amanda's channel. Yep, I'll be at Apps tomorrow. It will likely be a quiet one like the last warm one we had. They're selling. Jade too. Yep, we're selling tomorrow. So Thought we'd give it one last shot because it's supposed to be turning rubbish next week. So thought we'd do one more apps at the minute and then see how it goes after that. One more little push on the sunglasses and bits and pieces. But I say I was going through stuff today and really didn't know what to take tomorrow because I've given most of my stock away to charity shops and stuff. So there you go. Richard is Pick Your Own still going? That site where they did Pick Your Own opposite the new Asda, that was my favourite car boot of all time. Apparently they've sold that land now, so they're not doing it there anymore, but they're doing a smaller one actually in the Pick Your Own car park near the farm shop. So apparently that one's still on, but I haven't actually seen it yet. So say I've been driving up to Walton-on-Thames and doing a car boot up there with my daughter. So I haven't really had a chance to see what's about down here. Ford's okay, but Ford's on a Thursday, a Saturday and a Sunday. So, but if I go, I shall let you know how it is, or you'll see it in a video. Good evening. I hope you're well. Good to see you in. Love the clown behind you. Yeah, Pennywise. If you watch Zahir Malik or Zian Beck, they've got a shop called Only Cool Stuff, and I bought that for the Halloween party we had last year because I put him up there and I got a smoke machine and for the live shows. So we do go above and beyond on here for the live shows and stuff usually. Since James hasn't been on with me because he's obviously concentrating on his business, you know, it's changed a little bit, but it's still all about positivity, about keeping you guys company, you know, thinking of the people that like to watch this and haven't got anyone else to talk to. You know, it's always good to talk to people and get involved. So that's what this is all about. Like I say, I am going to start doing all the quizzes again. I say we get guests on all the time, but yeah, I've still got the smoke machine. I've still got loads of smoke fluid. So Halloween's not a million miles away now. So there'll be another Halloween shebang going on. Thank you though. Yeah, he's cool. He is cool. It's a good mask. Does anyone keep the blue every tickets, and do we need them for the tax man? I've got loads of the things. I don't think you do. I don't think you do. It's just more like a receipt. Most of the time they scan them and they don't even write how many parcels, or they write the wrong amount on. You've always got the dashboard on you I would have thought. I just shove them in the center console in my car. So I've still got them and I do shove them there, and then every now and again I'll have a clear out. I don't know what everyone else does, though. Lots of meter. Yeah, I know. My son said we were sat out in the garden till about midnight, and I saw a couple. He said, "Oh, I want to stay out till 2 in the morning and watch them." I said, "You're not staying up till 2 in the morning to watch the meteorites." But yeah, there was apparently loads of them. Loads of them. I'd love to have stayed up and seen it, but I just couldn't. Saw loads of dogs at Shepperton car boot today. Lots of four-legged ones too. Oh, Michael. Good evening, Becky. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Everyone's saying hello. Good evening, anomalous data point. Good to see you in. Very good to see you in. All right, I'm just going to do something quick. Very good to see you in. But say, I hope that you're all enjoying your weekend. Whatever you've been doing, it's definitely a hot one. Say, if you don't live by the sea and you can travel, get yourself to the beach. You won't regret it. So I'm car boating tomorrow. At the moment, see, I've got the beach right here, but for me at the minute, it's just all about pulling the cash in and sorting things out. That's what it's about for me. Getting rid of stock, having a clear out, having a tidy up, just taking some of the stress out of my eBay life and my reseller life. That's what it's all about. Hope that's not us, Michael. It's a steaming pile of shite. So bad last week. A shout out ended up in them losing subs. Don't look, or God forbid, follow if you're thick. Abercrombie Antiques Designs. That's Sean's Instagram. So say anything antiques. If you want to know about anything antiques, Sean's your man. Hi, Pete, Catherine, Sharon, Gary saying, did someone say quiz? I will be doing some more quizzes and game shows and bits and pieces. It's just been so much going on. What do you mean, Amanda would block people? Well, not Wendy, at least, mate. Good evening, Margaret. Good to see you. That's Tam's mum. Margaret, good to see you in. You want to win. Yeah, there you go. It's Tam saying hello to his mum. My mum's in. Everyone's mum's in. Good evening, Cherry. How you doing? Good to see you. Hey, look, that's my mum saying hello to Tam's mum. First time I saw my mum's name pop up in a chat on a YouTube live, I nearly died. The Roy Schneider Guide to the Rising Cost of Living Crisis. You're going to need a bigger bank account. Very true. Hi, Patch. Did I miss Patch? Oh, yeah, you got Becky, Sells and Plays, and also Patch, the Retro Gamer. Bit of news for you all. I've just become vegan. What is the toughest thing about living a vegan life? Getting up at 5 a.m. to milk the almonds. I don't think I could live without, mate. I just couldn't, I don't think. Hampshire, not far from Ricky Lee. Oh, okay. Nice. Not too far away from the beach then. An idea, I'm just a channel for this wit. Hi, Ricky. I didn't see Ricky in. Did I miss something? I don't think I did. I'm trying to keep up, not miss things. I see him about now and then. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Porgies. Hi, Pat. I organise a reseller. Hi, Mum. Hi, all. Everyone's saying hello. Cat, go for walks with us. He thinks he's a dog. Hi, Tam Bell. Sorry, I had my chat on the wrong setting. I'm going to apps for Richard's drinks trolley and to sit under his umbrella. No problem, mate. Yeah, you're full of wit, Sean. Got to go. Stay cool and happy sourcing. Same to you, Pete. Have a good car boot sale tomorrow. Don't know how Z and Bex don't crap themselves every night. They shut up shop. Those masks are super creepy. I think they're so cool. So cool. I'm saying night, Pete. Good luck finding treasure tomorrow. Bye, Pete. Be lucky. Here he is. Here's Max. How you doing, mate? Hope you're well. I hope you're well. There's Sharon saying hi, Max. Everyone's saying hello to Max. Right, I'm going to do it one more time. I'm going to put the link in. Obviously, nobody wants to come on, but I'm going to put the link in just in case someone wants to come on. I'm offering it. I'm offering it there. Everyone's, oh, good evening, Peter, the reseller kid. Hope you're well, mate. See you smashing it. I hope you're well and still sourcing loads of great stuff. You always seem to do well at your car boot sales. I'm saying like Pete and Max. Cherry, Pete. I've had a poor month this month, really. Haven't sourced properly or bought much at all. Past 4 to 6 weeks. Can't drive, so really limits my options. Yeah, that's a shame, that, mate. Jan to July, all above average for me, and then poor month this month. Not much stock at all, sadly. But you've had a good run of it until now, so I suppose it has to drop off at some point. But you definitely need to keep your stock up. That's a pity, Peter. Oh, look. Oh, good evening.
Hey!
You all right, Sarah?
Yeah, you?
Yeah, what you nutters doing?
We've just got back from Clacton. We're in Jaywick at the minute, but we just got back from a nice walk into Clacton, mate. And I literally see the notification. I was like, "Oh, my days is Saturday," and I thought I'm going to jump on. And what a welcome! I got a load of hellos, load of love in the chat.
Of course, this is Saturday Night Live. It's Night's Life. You're going to get a welcome, aren't you?
Yeah, so I thought I'd come and say hello. I'm not going to be able to jump on for too long.
Share the
I thought I'd share this beautiful, because you know what? I said this last week. Last week I said tonight, Jaywick gets a lot of bad stick, right? And I know there's rough areas anywhere you go, but have a look at this.
Oh, very nice. Oh, you're at your nan's place?
Yeah, man. We just thought we'd come down for a couple of days.
Oh, lovely.
Right, man. You can't, like, do you know what I mean? Crazy.
Can't beat it, mate.
My nan, we was just walking back, and my nan said to me, "Oh, we're thinking of getting one of them little log thingies, you know, the little huts you get on the beach in Clacton."
A beach hut.
Yeah, she was like, "But I don't know if anyone would use it enough." I was like, "No, you've got a house on the beach." I was like, "You don't need one.
Yeah.
You don't need to waste your money. Just save it. Like, we're more than happy to come in. There's a fridge full of food. There's water." Oh, they're well expensive. She was saying, I don't know how much they are, but yeah, they are quite expensive. I don't know how much, but she said that's what made them think twice about it, because it was, you know, for what it is, it's a little shed, isn't it? Tiny little shed.
Yeah, there's nothing to them. My mate uses his friend's one, and like, you can fit a barbecue and a table and a few chairs in there, so you can stack it up and get all the stuff out the front of it. But like, yeah, they're not massive.
Do you get running water or anything with it?
Depends.
No, but there is standpipes where our ones are in Littlehampton. There's a couple of standpipes, like, where you can fill up like dog bowls and stuff. So that's obviously fresh water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So there is a couple of, like, where, you know, like in the shower, like when you go in the shower and you push, like in the gym and that, and you push the button and it just comes out. You ain't got to just standpipe things for fresh water.
Yeah,
so
no, if you didn't live or have anyone that lived by the beach, then obviously you'd probably entertain it. But like I say, man, I'm literally a stone throw away from the beach. Well, I've only been
don't need a beach up, do you?
No.
What is your nan at home, is she? So
yeah, they're here. They've just come back. They went up on the scooters. My nan and granddad went up on their scooters, and they met us at the front. Sarah had a little rally on it. Put it in the head.
Not mod scooters.
No. Although they look quite modest. They're cool, man.
One on the slot machine.
Sarah just won. We got some good news. So I literally, you know, like when you go out. So I met up with some family and stuff, and it was my cousin's birthday today, and they live in Clacton, and they was going out for a meal and stuff. And I said to Sarah, I was like, "We're gonna have to get around. We can't not get around. We don't drink, so like, we don't normally get involved with all the round stuff and that. But because we was involved and we're there, I was like, we're gonna have to get around." I went to the bar to get around. I looked at my bank statement. I got 15 quid in the bank, right? And then I'm like, shit. I was like, it's right, I can transfer a little bit from the savings or whatever. So I've done that. But in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, oh my God, we're meant to be here another day. Like, what are we going to do? Yeah. And then Mia comes back. Sorry, not Sarah. Sarah's buggered off with Susie, my cousin's missus, who likes a bit of a gamble on the old fruit machines, and she's come back with 120 quid. 120.
Oh, nice.
130 from £2.40. I normally go mental when she puts money in the machines because I hate losing money.
How much did you win, Sarah?
135.
Oh, nice.
And I put £2.40. I had a £5 note and I had £2.40, and I was like, oh, do I put the £5 note in or do I put the £2.40? And I was like, oh, I'll just put the change in. And I can't believe I won that much.
She don't even know how she won it. She's like, what did you do? She's like, I just kept pressing the button. Like, it's just madness.
Wow, that's nuts.
What are you saying, Boo?
That's good though. At least you got some
Yeah, I
extra
couldn't
dosh
believe
now
it.
for the holiday, ain't you?
Oh mate, it means tomorrow's going to be a nice one. To be fair, we treated my nan and Granna for dinner at the pier because we couldn't go out for the main meal for my cousin's birthday because it was already booked and stuff. There weren't no space.
Yeah.
So I said to Sarah, she could front that. She got the money. She, it's about time we repaid the favour. We get to stay.
Sarah? Did he say, "Oh, well done, babe, 130 quid. There you go. You can keep a tenner."
I haven't seen the money. She waved the 2 receipts in my face. There was one for like what?
One was
120.
122, and then the other one was 15.90 something.
Yeah. So just like that, and before I went to grab it, it was gone. I spent.
Well, I say I just got robbed yesterday. Like I took her out for lunch and that, and then because of the anniversary and that, and then
yeah.
the kids like booked us a restaurant to go to last night and didn't tell us till yesterday morning where we were going. Got there, and like obviously I had to pay for it. It was blooming Brasserie Blanc. It was called Brasserie Blanc, Raymond Blanc's restaurant. That was nearly 100 quid.
Yeah,
More. Proper. But it was nice. Obviously, 5th wedding anniversary. I suppose you've got to spend some money.
Yeah.
But like, you know, I said to her, if kids booked it, they should have paid for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's still very well booking it. It's like I might do that. I might say that to Sarah, like, oh, how can I do it to favour me? But it's almost like booking a holiday or saying to someone, oh yeah, it's a birthday card. They open the card. It's like, oh, holiday to Dubai. Yeah, we're all going. It's for everyone. We're all going. And then you get to like the airport and you go to make a transaction on a Burger King or something. You find out you declined. What? Where's all the money gone? You paid for it, Dad. you paid for this holiday.
Everyone's saying hello to Sarah now. Everyone's saying hello to Sarah now.
Say hello, Sarah.
Hello.
Sarah's got a paw. She's been a silly sausage.
She's got a what? What have you done?
My arm got stuck to the oven door.
Oh, crap.
She's always doing it not with the other door.
But it's always I've done that to the top of my hand. I've done it to the top of my hand when I was cooking, and I went to just quickly try and move the tray a bit with my hand like a sausage, and it literally the burner on top stuck to my hand. It's like stinks.
It just leaves that white line, doesn't it? Across.
Yeah, proper kill.
Rich, that's what happens when you try to steal the bacon off the tray before it's ready.
I know. I never learn.
So it's sizzling away, and you're like, ooh.
So you're not booting tomorrow then?
I might do, yeah, because we didn't get to go to.
He can't leave it alone, Sarah, can he?
Nah, the thing is, even just for, I think I'll tell you what we'll do. If my nan and granddad want to go, or my nan, because it's like I say, it's where I started. My boot sale journey started down here. If you walk up, if you walk up there past the rocks and that, about just keep following the seafront down, you get into Little Jaywick, and that's like there used to be some old pavilion up the end, and there used to be a boot sale there. And I remember walking up there with Izart and my brothers and sisters and that, and this was the days where I remember Aladdin, the first Disney Aladdin came out, and it was on VHS, and they were selling pirate copies down at the boot sale. It was a $5 for a VHS, a pirate copy VHS, or for two, a $5 for two, or something like that.
Wow.
You had the case, it was all printed, it was all mint. Come back here, stick it on the VHS player, and then you've just got loads of static lines, and then you've got some geezer standing up and walking out the cinema, and you've got heads moving.
Hold on, what's that question?
I hate them. Question for Sarah. Ever been tempted to shave off just the middle of Max's beard? Much more fun than just a trim.
Yeah, I did when he cut my hair off.
Oh,
I asked him to trim.
If I was up to date with vlogging and stuff, and I could actually get videos out the day they're done or the day after, you'd see all this. But she asked me to cut her hair the other week.
No, I asked him to trim my hair, so I said I just want the dead ends off. And he always
Can you
does
tell him
it.
that I've done it about 20 times before?
He always does it with a razor. And then it just
clippers.
gets clippers, and it just gets a straight line. But this time he thought he had a bright idea and tuck my hair into two folds.
No. I'll explain. If you're going to tell BS, right, I'll explain.
That is what happened.
So basically, these are, when I say these are, Sarah, her sister, and Mia, whoever it was that found it, they found this thing on TikTok, and it's some geezer cutting this woman's hair with some clippers, and you basically just brush the hair onto the back, nice and straight, and then you just go. Some people use a rule. Or just do a straight line.
When they brush it on a table and then chop it with like a meat chopper. And
Have
you seen that? Have you seen that?
Like that? No.
Yeah, that's mental.
No, it's not as mental as that. I know what you're on about, but it's literally just cutting a straight line and it creates its effects. It's a cool. The first, I'd say 6 times, maybe 7 times I've done it. I've done it to Sarah. Her sister's had it a couple of times. Mia's done it. I've done Mia's hair. It's all been good, but they're either getting blunt or it's just because I don't know. Sarah's hair was quite short anyway, but normally just I freestyle it and I just get that line. I get that line, but what I had the idea of, I got the case, the cardboard box to the clippers, and it's like a flat pack thing. It folded down into a flat pack. I folded that in half. Almost, if anyone rolls or smokes tobacco and rolls roll-ups, you get them little rolling machines. I created like a big rolling machine for her hair. And I put the hair inside it and I clamped it together. So then, instead of pushing the clippers onto their skin, onto the back, I thought this is one, I've got a straight line on the first bit of cardboard I can just use as a rule. And second of all, I can push it as hard as I want without these like moaning, going, ow, ow. So I thought I'm winning. But what I didn't realise was I couldn't see how much flipping hair I was cutting off. So when I first moved it down, mate, I wanted to die. I just and then I
should think Sarah wanted to kill you.
Oh,
I did, because I felt it like really close to the back of my neck, and I was like, Max, are you sure that's not too short? And he's like, no, it's fine. So he carried on doing it.
I had to carry on.
And then when I went in the mirror, I was like,
she started crying.
What the heck? I cried. I did cry.
It was horrible, man. It was horrible. Inside, I was laughing a little bit, but it was a horrible situation.
So yes, I have thought many of times of cutting Max's beard down the middle.
Shut up, Sean. She ain't doing it. Shut up, Sean.
Michael's saying Max has one of them voices that makes everything seem so interesting. Should get a job doing voiceovers, mate.
You know what? It's better than being told I speak like I've got cotton wool in my mouth, like I did on one of my videos once. I always get told my voice is to 2-2-1 tone. Who was it that said it the other day? They had a little dig at me. They said, "Oh, can you say it again? I can't understand what you're saying." And I said it in loud, and they was like, "No, I still can't. I can't think who it was," but they kept pulling me up on it. But mate, I can't talk any different. This is how I talk.
You are sort of one tone, though. I get what they mean.
Don't you start?
No, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, you are very monotone, Max.
All right, that's it. I suppose there's a niche.
That's what Sarah's saying
there somewhere. There's a niche.
Colston said the other day, didn't
Colston. It was Colston. I hope he's
Colston. See.
To Colston, he's from.
Yeah, but he said he never knows. He can't know if he's being serious or joking because his tone of voice is just.
No, and he said I always talk, and I've got a little smirk. But he's like he's one of these guys. He's another NLP practitioner. He's all about like body language, and he picks up on things and behaviours and changing the mind and all this sort of stuff. And he said, he couldn't really suss me out, but he did do something on me. I want people to try. I don't know if it'll work on it. Would it work on it? But how'd you do it? I can't see their fingers. No. Basically, he's looked into hypnosis and all this sort of stuff as well. He's a lovely guy. He's about 45, 50 or something like that. He looks about 18. You know, they say black don't crack. Black don't crack. Because this guy, put it this way, when we put him on the system, this is one of our staff members, when my colleague Michelle was putting him on the system, she was like, hang on a minute. He's put down... Have you seen what he's put down for his date of birth? He's made a mistake. He can't be. That's my date of birth. She's gone. And I'm like, yeah, that's how old he is. She's like, no, I thought he was a graduate. I thought he was an 18-year-old. I was like, well, you know what they say, Michelle. You know what they say. Yeah, no, he done this little thing on me. He got me to put my 2 fingers together. Basically, Sarah, just show me your fingers. What you put?
I can't remember where.
Basically, 2 hands, but you had 2 fingers. Whatever this finger is, you pick a nose finger, put that opposite the other finger, and he was just sitting there, and he was like, right, concentrate on these fingers and resist. Don't let them touch each other. But what you're going to see happen is they're going to start to gravitate towards each other. And as he was saying it, my fingers were moving, and they were like, honestly, they were near enough touching. And I'm like, mate, that's mad. But what he said to me the next day or the next week when he dropped off all the work stuff, he was like, you're susceptible to hypnosis. So what do you mean? He goes, you know that little thing I done the other day? He goes, that'll either work or it won't, or it might work a little bit. He goes, but with you, he goes, that worked really well. He goes, if you ever get the opportunity to be hypnotized, he goes, it'll be done. He said, it'll work. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm never going to offer to do that. And for all I know, he's done to me already. So if someone says chicken or goose, I might just start jumping around and acting crazy.
What? You're very hot, aren't you?
Rich, what are you doing?
She's blooming. She's
Oh,
roasting.
there he is. Right, Rich, you just froze, and then you like.
No, it's
stayed
you.
still
That's,
for a
I
couple
think it's you that's freezing.
Oh, is it me? Well, when you froze on my screen, it then
All right.
unfroze, and there was a dog on the sofa. It was like you'd done a bit of magic. It was like
No, yeah, my dog is there.
They got Boo down here as well. Here she is. Yeah, what have you been up to then? Are you done any driving this week?
I've done one day. I went to Wales one day.
Wales.
Yeah. It's really lovely to sit near sea. Just a little bit jealous of Max and Sarah.
Mate, we're gonna have to have a meet up down here, aren't we? We should arrange a meet up down
Yeah.
here.
Rich, the beach now have license till. Oh right, they've got a license up till 10:30. Oh nice. I thought it was 9 o'clock. Neil saying, "Oh lovely, I need a new dating site." I know, yeah. They do. Rich, get your spanners in, please. I know, Sharon. If we have got any spanners in, hopefully you've sorted that one out. Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? Is that so? That's all the wind farm out in the sea,
Yeah,
isn't it?
can you see them? Oh,
Yeah.
you can only see with the eye, like for now, and even in daytime, you can see probably about 50 to 60, 70 maybe. They got told
close to Worthing. There's tons of them.
They go back all the way to Holland. So there's about 150, maybe 200 out there. They told the locals they was only going to put 45 in. And they said they was going to put 45 in originally, and then when they started putting them in, they just didn't stop. But because
we got loads like that. We can see
fireworks yet. Didn't see no fireworks yet.
No.
This is that guy I was talking about, Nan. Oh, she's gone. She's left me. She come that side. Oh, she's just gone again. But yeah, these rocks are fairly new. Them rocks have always been there. But all the way along, all the way up to Clacton, there's just loads of rocks been put in like this. And I think that's just to break up the sea a bit. But none of this grass on the beach never used to be there. But amongst that grass is a lot of thistles. So this area, no one sits on. Whereas over there, the beach bar, when it opens, and even if it ain't open, it gets quite busy. But then if you go into Clacton, which is about 2-3 mile walk, that's obviously heaving. But I said to Mason today, he was walking back, he's like, I'm gutted that Nan and Grandad's have got all this out the front. I was like, but Mace, I was like, imagine if it weren't there, how busy it'd be there. And like, at least we get when we sit in the garden, look at that. It's like, it's perfect, isn't it?
Yeah.
You just don't walk down there at night in sandals because you're going to come back with bloody feet. I'm telling you that.
Walking on all the thistles.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, night, Jade. See you in the morning. Then. I'm going to do a car boots. Yeah,
are you doing a car
boot with doing one with my daughter tomorrow. Well, because it's really hot, but like I'm thinking we'll get one in because the weather's supposed to be changing next week, isn't it? So
it's meant to be getting rainy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's supposed to be horrible. So oh yeah, because I was late last week.
I ain't spoke to you, I don't think, since the last. Well, I spoke to you on text, but when you dipped out, it dipped out for me. I was just chatting, and I realised that you'd gone, and I started saying, "Sort of, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to go in a minute," and then before I knew it, booted me out, or no, my signal or something went, or my battery.
Well, my phone overheated. That's why.
It could have been that. I don't. Yeah,
because died.
I reckon it stopped because I think Sean was the last comment, and it said something about signal or something, and then I'd been talking for about 15 minutes after. I reckon I was talking to myself.
No, because I did see you talking, and then like I saw you go, and then it was about 6 minutes between that, from about 1 hour 5 minutes to about 1 hour 11 was just black because obviously my phone just overheated and died. But then I came back on, and it just put me straight back on. So I did get back on. Yeah, it was nuts.
Yeah, that was weren't bad. It was. I'm not even joking, mate. I told you, didn't I? And the other guys in the chat don't know, but if those that did pop into that stream, you see people packing up. Apparently, it's because I was walking around getting all airy, but it wasn't. But I swear to God, by 11 o'clock, that was empty. It was literally, we was the last. There was about 6 cars left.
Yeah.
I literally I don't know if I was on the live when the first woman had the flat battery. I sorted out some jump leads from this geezer called Andy.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, and then when we was leaving, there was these other 2 women, older women, and she come over and she had this Mind, like a mental health pink and purple T-shirt on. It was like a sponsor T-shirt or something, like she'd done an event or whatever. And she was like, "Oh, you're never going to be able to help me, are you?" She goes, "My battery, but my car won't start. I think it's a flat battery." I was like, "No way, not another one." Directed her to Andy.
Do you know what? I think it happens because at Court Farm, there's a bloke.
But
but there's a bloke that I think one of the blokes that runs at Courts Farm, he's got like a booster charged up, knowing that people's motors are going to be
Well, it's
dead.
because people that are wise to it, they might have the radio on or something, but the
Radio
first
or
one
the
blamed their
fan.
kids. Yeah. But yeah, she was stressing, man. But I managed to get away with not bumping it because I thought it was going to end up me bumping the second woman because she went over to Andy, got the jump leads. I was like, look, go that guy in the yellow van. If the woman that got them earlier has returned them, he'll be able to help you. But if she ain't, then I can't do anything.
Yeah.
She's come back with these leads. She's like, what can I do now? And I was looking around. There's about 6 cars left. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, it's going to be me. It's going to be me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, look, let me get loaded up. I said, once we've packed up, I said, because everyone else is gone. I was like, let's get packed up and then we'll give you a hand. And then this big truck was leaving and I flagged him down, him and his missus. And they was even older. They must have been about 70 something. They like definitely retired. And I said, look, sorry, mate. I said, you've got a big motor. I said, say no if you want to. I was like, but do you reckon you'd be able to help this lovely lady out? I was like, she's broke down, but flat battery, I think, blah, blah, blah. Got jump leads. He was like, oh. His missus goes, go on, Harry, or whatever his name was. And then he jumped out. I was like,
Go on, Harry.
Yes, come on, Harry. Now I don't have to do it. But I did stay, give mad, make sure it worked. But yeah, it was like mental. I just wanted to get out of there. Mia done 60 quid. We done 50. Mia earned more than we did. But she had a lot of good stuff, man. This was stuff that she'd only just decided to get rid of out of her bedroom or under bed. So a lot of it was quite new still. But yeah, flipping out. She sold like not even a pack. It was about 20 stickers, and it was random. There was some Cartoon Network stickers. There was some. They're just random stickers I got from when we was doing a sticker bomb thing on Mason's bike a few years.
Yeah.
She sold them 20 odd stickers for something like 3 quid, and we were selling things that would actually worth more than 10, 15 quid for 50p, and we was getting moaned at. People.
I remember when she sold them trainers for like 2 quid or 3 quid, and you went, no.
Yeah, it does frustrate me, but at the same time, I'm less bothered about it now because I know we've been listing stuff, not this stuff, but I know how long. Even though I knew half that stuff that we sold at the boot sale could have been eBay worthy, but because we've got so much other stuff that's currently on or still needs listing, it's like I ain't got the time. Like literally, we've had message after message. We've had another return from this shitty radio that keeps coming back. First time it come back, it was the LED weren't bright enough. Send it back. We then relisted it, said LED might be a little bit dim. Yeah, just to cover that one. And then it's come back and this geezer's saying it only tunes into absolute radio. Nothing else works. It's like we've listened. It's a bit random, innit? But it's on its way back. Flipping, I'm sick of it. That's going to the boot sale next.
That's the thing, you get them items that just keep coming back and you just had enough. I pulled out a load of ball games that I should have been listed ages ago, but I haven't really bothered. I've been stacking up and I'm just thinking I'm just going to, they're sort of 10, 15 quid on eBay. I'm just going to bang them out at a £5 and just get rid.
Just get rid.
I can't be bothered. I can't.
But even a £5, I know full well you'd have paid less than that for them. And
well, one of the ball games I actually paid 4 quid for. I saw the sticker today, and I thought it's a labyrinth game. I think I paid 4 quid. It's worth about 15, but I'm just going to let it go for a £5 tomorrow because by the time you've listed it and the fees off and all that, and then you've got to post it and all that, I just can't be bothered.
And sometimes, mate, if you can sell it, and even I said this the other day to my colleague, I was like, look, even worst case scenario, if you've ended up buying something for 3 quid, you sell it for 4 or even 3. You know, as long as you're not losing money, it's not a pain in the ass. But there is that whole pain in the backside of the thought process of I've stored that in my loft for 3-4 months. Like I want to make something.
But it hasn't cost nothing. It hasn't eaten anything. It don't cost you no money. So, like, you know, most of the time, if I get my money back, I'm happy. Really, if it's things that are sat about for long enough.
Yeah,
I just can't be bothered with it.
I think. Well, I said it last week, man. I think you should entertain doing some form of auction. I don't know if it will be successful or what, but the thing is, just because, say for example, this is an example, just because something ain't selling on our shop or your shop or whatever, doesn't mean that there's not people out there that are looking for it or wanting it. Because everything's done through algorithms these days, it doesn't matter that you've got something, that you still need to push it out there into the atmosphere. You need to get it. That's why Kev's struggling so much, because Kev, he's very conditioned in his old ways, and even I've tried to tell him and help him out with descriptions and with thingies. Like I've even listed some this week. They ain't got no description. It's like they've got a tiny little bit in there, but I know that's not good because it ain't going to get pushed as much as what something if it's got the keyword.
And the thing is, when you buy these items and you look, you see completed, so you know people are selling them.
Yeah.
So it's either your price is too high, you're not competitive,
or they're just
you're not.
Properly.
You've not put enough into the listing to get it up there, or consistent. You're not consistent enough, because if you're not listing every day, or a certain amount or whatever every day, and you're not doing it every day, it's going to fall off. My eBay is absolutely terrible right now, but then because I'm doing the driving, it's not the end of the world. But this, obviously, I only had 1 day's driving last week. So this week, it's all about the listing. I'm going to get this car boot done tomorrow, and then it's all about the listing for me.
Yeah, I might join you, mate. I might even jump on it, because I said to Sarah, like, our loft is not designed to hold that much weight. That's first thing. And when you start seeing screws popping through plasterboards and stuff in the upstairs, like, I want to look after that. It's taken us like 8-9 years to actually get a house. Now we've got a house. I don't want to be abusing it. Like, I've just built this little extension thing. So I've got a little idea of what supports what and blah, blah, blah. And when you think about the timber that is in that roof, it's like there ain't enough in there to support some of the stuff I've got.
Yeah, exactly.
Sarah come home last week, and that mannequin I got,
yeah,
that mannequin was in the living room. I put it behind the door, so when the door opens, it's behind it. And I stood up, and I've got this where it's a bit ropey around the belly. I've got this belt, and I put a belt on it to cover up the ropiness. And the belt I found in my drawer was an old belt I got from Camden Market about 10 years ago, and it's a Marvel one, leather, and it's all Marvel designs. It actually fits. It looks like it's part of the mannequin. But she shit herself when she first see it. But then straight away, get it out. That ain't staying there. It's not staying there. The reason I put it down there, one, because the amount of stuff in the loft, but also that chair that we see at the boot sale last week, that dandy one.
Yeah.
Bought it. We got it.
Nice.
Sarah, the woman come over as we was packing up. The lady come over, and she goes, oh, I just thought I'd come over because you seemed really interested. She said, we're packing up now. We're just about to go. Did you want it before we leave? And I was like, you want to speak to this one? I said, speak to Sarah. She's the boss. I was like, how much is it now? That she's like, £10. You can have £10 if you want it. And Sarah's like, let me go and have a look. I was like, look, go and have a look. I said, if not, give me your number, and then when I've got a bit more cash or whatever, or when I can work my wonders on this one, I'll come and pick it up. She lived fairly local. Sarah went over there, and about 10 minutes later, I see her walking across the field with this chair and a freaking, like the old granny basket trolleys.
Yeah.
So what you take to the shop supermarket, she's got one of them. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, she said I could have this and all. She said for a £10 I could take the chair and that. I'm like, you're as bad as me.
Having a little bargain. No, Neil, I'm not HGV driver. I just drive a refrigerated van, so just 3 pallets on a refrigerated van.
Yeah.
Height was great as a kid. Hulks, but now it seems tiring the hot weather, especially.
I'll come down there.
Consistent business work to do. Do you do camping? Yeah. I've stayed out in the van, and I have stayed in hotels overnight as well, and I've been to Scotland. Mate, starting to look like one of those real crime actors in this light, about to break in and scare the shit out of some pensioners. Oh, his internet's gone wonky. Sean, to be frank, he is at his man's house. Yeah. Yep. I can still hear you. Right, I mean, full-time factor as well as we send you a right. Tiring is a word, yeah. Looks like Max is frozen, despite releasing videos less popular than Jimmy Savile's will. He's rather good. Maximus and Co. It looks like Maximus is frozen. By the looks of it, my dogs are barking. I'm going to sort them out in a minute. I don't think it's me that's frozen, is it? Just let me know it's not me. I'm just going to text my son and tell him to stop them dogs barking. Where is he? Sorry, guys. Oh, Max is gone. So what I'll do is I will put that back in and see if he comes back. Yeah, man could whisper across 3 fields. Just gonna text my son to me. Right, that should do that. Right, that's that. So let's have a look. Max's microphone probably overheated. The man could whisper across 3 fields, not me. That's good. Good night. Thank you for coming in. Garden time with a drink. Don't blame you. It's lovely out there sitting in the garden this time of night. Really, really nice. Say, we were sat out there till about midnight last night. Hopefully my son's going to come and sort the dogs out. What did the oxide? Why did the oxide? Because the acid. Good night, Soul Steps. Good thing you don't smoke, Rich. That brown couch you're on does not look like it would pass a fire test. That is bound to give you polyester burns. I'm just going to sort the dogs out. Get in. Get in. In. Oh, sorry about that. Just had to sort the dogs out. I did ask the son, but he's obviously too busy on his Xbox with his mate. I used to smoke. Last time I bought a packet of fags, they were £2.50 for 20 Bensons. That is it's a little while ago. Here he is. Look, he's back.
Benson's, I lost the signal. I thought I'd take you for a little stroll on the beach and take you lot with us, but for some reason, as soon as I left here and it went off the Wi-Fi, it wouldn't let me join. Is that a thing? You have to be connected to Wi-Fi?
I don't think so. It just depends how good your signal is.
I suppose out at the beach there's no proper signal, so that's probably what it is, isn't it?
Yeah. When did you get to your nan's end today?
Friday. No, we come down Friday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because basically our last day was Friday, but it was wrapped up. We didn't need to be on site anywhere. Staff that we had on program, they were collecting all the bags. So basically, yeah, Friday was a day off, which was wicked.
Nice.
So we was going to come down Thursday night, but I was working on the van. I've been in that van again. Last night I was in it till about 10:30, 11. I was in there again this morning before the sun come out, and I'm going to get back in there in about half hour and just to stick a few. I'm just basically finding little places. I found a little bit of driftwood down on the beach today. Went in the sea this morning with Mason, and as I was coming out, found a little bit of driftwood. And I'm going to stick that in there. I'm just going to find little bits and bobs, and they'll find a little place on the wall because I'm mounting it onto the wall. Nice. So yeah, it's looking decent, man. I don't know if it's going to last because I'm doing it, and it's like. But my dad did say to me, when I phoned my dad up yesterday, I was like, "Oh, Dad, how much do you pay for that sticks like?" I won't keep swearing, but it's called sticks. It's called sticks like. It's got exclamation mark T. Yeah. And you get it from Screwfix, Bill Base, all the builders merchants and that.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Why?" He goes, "You used that tube already?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "What the flip are you sticking, Max?" And I was like, "I've done the 2 shelves in the van, and then I've started doing the wooden cladding." And he was like, "And you've used the whole tube?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Bloody hell, Max." He goes, "A tiny blob in each corner." He goes, "That will never come off."
Much of it.
He said, "You ain't getting that off." He said, "If you sell that van," he goes, "and they want to refurb it," he goes, "they won't be able to." He's like,
never get it off.
But where it is, what I've done, I've not been stupid. So basically, I've got insulation, and you get that insulation, the silver stuff on the roll, and it's got like a sticky back. So what I've done, I've not stuck all the insulation to the walls, but I've put it up, and in each panel on the van, I've put this insulation stuff, and then anywhere that I was going to be sticking stuff, I've stuck the insulation to the van. Yeah. So realistically, all it is, if I really wanted to take them off, you're just going to pull all the insulation away with it. So it just make a bit of a mess. It shouldn't dent the van, but if I would have just stuck the sticky stuff from on the back of the wood to the metal van, my dad said that would have dented the side. It'd have literally pulled the metal in.
That stuff is so strong.
Yeah, I think it says it's one of the strongest bonds you'll get. It sticks wood,
Yeah.
metal, plastic,
Yeah, it's like
glass.
no nails, like no nails.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah,
because
exactly.
obviously I've done a few, as you know, I've done a few bits with the ball builders. They once did, they got, they're working with this company called CT1, and they do a similar sort of thing. And they stuck a metal plate to the bottom underside of a skip, right? So turned the skip upside down, stuck a metal plate to it, hoiked it up in the air on this scaffold, this skip, and then drove a Lamborghini underneath it to show how strong it was. It was nuts.
Mad.
Yeah, Sean, if they want sunglasses, they better come to Apscourt Farm tomorrow and buy them quick off of me before the sun disappears.
Oh, Rich, did she pick up the
Yeah,
glasses?
yeah, she came. She got. I went through the bag and she just put a load to the side. Said, "Oh, how much does that come to?" I totted it up. It was 64 quid. So I said, "Oh, I'll do it for 50." So like, she'd add them every week. She must have had over 100 quid's
She's
worth.
just reselling them, just selling them on.
No, she supplies them to programs on TV like The Crown and Grantchester and things like that. So like all these programs on telly at the minute, she supplies the sunglasses and the costume jewelry and all that.
But when all these
So they'll
celebrities
be on telly.
when all these celebrities start getting like faulty eyes and eye damage from these dodgy
Yeah,
glasses.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's my fault. But it's because she went, oh, I need a pair of those Versace ones for Diana. So obviously for Princess Diana. So yeah, yeah, it's good. It's good. It's the first time I've sort of, because like everyone's got, like I've heard Dave ABL say it. I've heard like other people say, "Oh, I've sold stuff to the Crown, like for the TV program." I'm going, "Oh, I've got loads of stuff that would do for that." No one ever buys my stuff for the Crown. So then bumped into this couple at Apps Court, and they're local, and they supply all like the costume jewelry and sunglasses and that. So she must have spent over 100 quid with me on them. I paid 100 quid for the whole lot, and I've still got tons left. So you know, I've had my money back. I'm into profit now on them. So yeah,
Decent.
so it's good. Yeah, it's good.
That's
Might
what
as well
it's all about,
get
man.
rid of them while it's hot.
Yeah, it's nice to know when your stuff goes over somewhere. Like we're not waiting, but you've just reminded me. I'm actually going to get Sarah to have a little look, or she might have the dates. What the woman said, but we've sold them two TVs that I had. Both of them went individually. So we sold the first one. I got them both. Remember, I got them for free. I see them on Facebook. It weren't them that I bidded on. That I messaged this woman about. It was she had about 12 items that she'd put up on this one post, and there was a wooden elephant. Sorry, puppet, like a Shakespeare type puppet, if you like, whatever you call it. I don't know what you call them. But it's got on the strings and stuff, and it looked well old, man. It looked sick. So I was like messaging her about that, and that had gone. She's like, unfortunately, it's gone. So I started looking for the other.
Was it a Pelham puppet?
That's it, Pelham puppet, not Shakespeare puppet, like a Pelham puppet.
Pelham puppets are some of them are worth big money.
I've got one of them in the loft, mate. I've got this one. It's about 20 inches tall. Like it's a boy. It's a lad. He's got like dreadlock sort of hair, curly black sort of hair. Little like looks like a chimney sweeper or something, but it's a bit battered. But I got that for about £2 at the boot sale. But no, I messaged her about that horse, the elephant. Couldn't get it, and then she said, "I've got the two TVs though, and." The watering can or something. I was like, oh, them TVs, how much do you want for them? She goes, oh, they're free. So anyway, got them. One of them worked, one didn't. The geezer that I picked them up from, it was her dad. He told me a little bit about them. They were Granada TVs. He told me a little bit about the dates. I remember telling you about it on that last few lives back. The one that didn't work, we listed first. I think that went for about 60 quid. And I'm like, nice. The other one that did work, I had in the lockup, and it was in there for ages and ages and ages. And I thought, I'm going to message the person that bought the first one because I feel bad. They've bought one for that don't work. They knew it didn't work. It was on the listing, but they bought it. And then they said, oh, no. Because I said, I got Sarah to message, said, look, a little bit of a long shot, but I've come into contact with another TV, exactly the same as the one you bought, only this one works. Wanted to see if you was interested first before we put it live. And they was like, oh, no, don't worry. We only wanted it for a prop. It's on some TV thing or whatever it's going on. It was a film group. I can't remember what the address was. Sarah knows all the information. My memory don't. stuff. But yeah, anyway, they didn't want it, so I thought, sod it, list it. Sarah was like, what are you going to list it for? I was like, well, I'm putting a reserve at 75 quid. I like the number 7, like number 5. Last one sold for 50. I'm going to put minimum 75 quid on that, and I reckon it'll go for double. She's like, no, it won't. Anyway, when it actually come around to listing it, I think I put it starting bid 125 quid or something stupid, man.
Nice.
I was just feeling, and it fucking went for about 160 quid, mate.
They go for good money, some of them.
Couldn't believe it. Again, went to a film company, and then Sarah had a bit more contact with this person. I think it won nothing major. It was like a YouTube thing, like it was something that's starting off on YouTube, but they've just been given funding or a lot of money to take it to stage, and it's going through this process. But she said it could have its space on TV in the next year, or you might see a glimpse of it or something. And we're like, oh, sounds interesting. And I want to see it. I don't know what the program is going to be, but I'll find out. As soon as I find out, I'll give you a shout, let you know. But
yeah, let me know. I'm going to keep looking out for the old sunglasses on Grant.
Yes, I mean, it'd be nice to see it, if the things you sell, if you see it pop past on the TV screen. It's like,
I've watched The Crown, but I don't watch it all the time. But
what is it? I don't think I've seen it.
It's about the royal family, so that's about the Queen, and Diana and Charles and all that. So, like, I'm going to start watching it though, just to see if I can see some of my sunglasses on there. So she's had hundreds of pairs.
It's mad, isn't it? The thing is, you will, and the bad thing about it is as well, Rich. When people watch it, and they don't know where these classes or wherever come from. When the illusion is, it's all real stuff, isn't it? It's all real, but it just goes. They're up for buying anything and everything to make it look the part. It's mad.
Definitely.
Who's in the chat? Anyone in the chat sold anything that they know have seen or have seen on TV? That'd be cool.
Yeah, that's true. So I've never seen anything that I've sold on telly. Obviously, I've bought stuff that I've seen on telly and films, like props and stuff.
Yeah,
I'm always buying props and stuff. So,
what's the best prop you bought?
God, the best one I bought was a shield off my brother when I first started selling film props in 2003. I bought a shield from the film Troy about 6 months before it came out, and it was Eric Bana's shield. And I went and bought Empire magazine because it said all about the film Troy coming out. Opened it up, centre pages was Eric Bana holding this shield that I had. It had all the marks. You could match it mark for mark. You screen match it, and he was stood right next to Brad Pitt with it. I bought it off my brother for 600 quid and sold it to a guy in the States for $3,000.
Nice. I do remember you saying that, actually. I do remember you saying that.
Yeah, so that was a nice one.
That's what I mean. It's crazy what some people pay, though. And the thing is there's things that are out there, and there's props, obviously, that ain't worth much because there's a million of them or 1,000 of them. Do you know what I mean?
Some of them, there's a lot of props you don't even see. Some of them you don't even see because the scenes get cut. But I heard something on the radio this week that Harrison Ford's lightsaber from the first Star Wars, I think it was, has surfaced somewhere, and it's going into auction. It's going to fetch about 400 and something or £1,000 or something. It's crazy money, absolutely crazy money.
It is when you could buy. I know it's not the same, and it hasn't got the person that's held it, and all that sort of stuff that goes with it. But you can buy for a fraction of that price. Wow. You could buy a replica that looks as good as the real thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it probably 100%. Does more.
100%, yeah. Still have some Akira animation cells and the drawings they were made with. Last big movie to be hand drawn like that, so not from a movie, but the movie. Yeah, that Akira is quite a good film, actually. That's about the robot girl, wasn't it? I think that's the one. I watched that film. I thought it was all right.
Tell you what we watched last night. Anyone seen it in the chat? Hatchie. I think it's called Hatchie. It's about a dog at the train station, based on a true story. Mate, not much happens. I'll tell you that much. Me and my nan were the last one standing, right? And we one by one. So my granddad went to bed first, and then Mason went upstairs. Then Mia went upstairs, and then Sarah went in because Mia was moaning. She wanted to get a little cuddle or snuggle or whatever. And then me and my nan were sitting there, and my nan dozed off and then woke up about half hour later. And it was basically the same scene. It was just loads had happened, but they was back at the train station, and she was like, "Oh, Still is. Anything happened? I was like, not really, Nan. It hasn't. But it was, you know what? It's quite a moving story. It's touched, like I said, 10 minutes before the end. I said it's got to be based on true events. I was like, because they couldn't just make a film like this. It didn't go anywhere, and it was so predictable. I pretty much called what was going to happen, but I got it the wrong way around. I thought the dog was going to kick the bucket, but it weren't. It was the owner. So basically, I don't want to ruin it for anyone if you've seen it, but I am. So if you don't want to listen, tune out for a second. But basically, I didn't see the whole film. We turned it on about 10 minutes in, I believe, about 5-10 minutes in. But my nan read the description bit, and his daily routine. He's in and out on a train into his local town. That's every day, does it every single day. Comes back one day. There's this little puppy just sitting at the station, and he speaks to the train station man, whatever you want to call him, and your station master. He's been there all day. He says, blah blah blah. If you don't take him, if you don't want him, he's going to the pound. Basically puts the guilt trip on this guy. The guy takes him back. Mrs. goes mental because they've just got rid of, or the dogs that they've had passed away about a year ago. The missus don't want another one. The daughter wants it. He wants it. She don't. He's battling. He's got to keep it in the loft. It's not loved. Put it that way. She don't want it. He has to keep it out in the shed, and he brings it in and sneaks in and watches football and lets it have popcorn. He's got a little romance type thing with his dog going on. It's cool. And then it's just I think what happens is, he goes to work one day, leaves the dog in the garden. And at this point, it goes from being a puppy, it's a fully grown dog now. And he's walking to work. And as he gets to the station, his dog's come tearing behind him. And he's like, broke out the garden. Do you know what I mean? And then it becomes a part of the movie where this dog, every day, he breaks out and he follows him to work or to the train station. And then when he gets on the train, he goes back home. And then when he arrives back at the station after work, the dog's sitting there waiting for him again. So it's just every morning he'll walk him to the station. The dog walks his owner, and then the dog will go to pick up his owner. It's the opposite way around. Like the dog. Mad, but then I was like, I can sort of see something sad's going to happen. You know what I mean? Something's going to happen. And then the dog starts barking one morning, like when the guy's about to leave, and like he's like, "Oh, what's wrong? What's wrong?" And it's like, "Oh shit, something's going down." Wouldn't let him go. And all this guy wanted this dog to do is an Akita. It's a Japanese Akita dog. And guys peed off that he don't do catch. Yeah? Open up the gate. It's open. Just got to push it hard. All he wants to do is play fetch with him, and the dog won't play fetch. But this Japanese guy that he knows, he says, "Look, this dog it's a loyal dog. It's not about fetch. It brings luck. It brings thingy, blah blah blah. It's called Hachi. Hachi's number 8, and it means lucky or fortune or something in Japan or something like that." Yeah. So anyway, he sort of tries and teaches it to play fetch, but he don't do it. But on this one day when he kept barking for him not to go to work, when the geezer went to the train station, the dog's come running behind him with his squeaky ball. And he's like, he starts playing fetch. And you're like, oh, yeah, it's amazing. He's playing fetch. And then the guy don't come home, does he? The guy don't come home because he has a flipping heart attack at his work. But then the rest of the film is just the dog going back to that same spot every day. And then it leaves house. The wife moves, different village, but it keeps coming back. And it's like, surely something else is going to happen. Another owner's going to turn up. Surely there's more to this movie. And then it got to the end. And it's like, I don't want to give the ending away because there is another part that happens, which is quite nice. It's nice. It's a bit, I'll let you get to it if you watch it. But it was one of them ones, man. I was like, if this ain't a true story, I'm going to be pissed off because this is not what I signed up for. This is madness.
The real Neil's saying it was he sold a car or bought a car that was in a film and then sold it on for a decent profit. Lock stock. Well, Vinnie Jones. I know where Vinnie Jones lives. He lives about 20 minutes from me. So he's a good actor, amazing actor. I think he's got the guns from Lock Stock. I know at one stage my brother had the guns from Lock Stock when he started doing the film props. Oh, was that fireworks?
Oh yeah, because it's Carnival Day. We didn't. Yeah. Let me get me down in that. Hold on, because I said, the fireworks.
Impressive movie.
I can't see anything, but I can hear them. Let's have a look. They're over on the pier. Oi, in the distance. Oh, you can't see it. The moon is going down here in the distance, and it's bright orange. Say it's going down. The moon's coming up. Sorry, so it will. You can see it. It's like a circle on the ocean. glowing orange light, and then in about 10-15 minutes, that's going to go up high.
Yeah,
You can't see anything. It's yeah. Let me try and change my camera. How do I do it?
Chris is saying he tried selling Peter Falk's glass eye, but got nowhere with it due to too many messages about it. Just one more thing, sir. Oh, I used to love Columbo. Used to love the Columbo programs. Yeah, it was Tommy Bernard that showed us how to turn the cameras around. I can see some lights. Yeah, I can't see no fireworks though.
No, I can't either. I'm standing right up. I couldn't. Whoa, it's dangerous. Yeah. So did he say he's got a car or he sold a car that was on?
He bought a car. No, he bought a car from it and then sold it on for a decent profit. So that's cool.
Oh, yeah, that is cool.
Yeah, lock stock stuff goes really well. All that sort of stuff goes really good. So I'm sure my brother had the guns at one stage from lock stock. He had them in a case, but yeah,
that's a film that I might even watch again. I ain't seen that for so many years.
I haven't watched it for a long time, and it is a classic.
It is, isn't it? It's going down as one of the classics. Got to.
I keep thinking I'm gonna drive around to Vinnie Jones' house, and when he answers the door, I'm gonna go, "That was precious." That's all I'm gonna say. Nothing else. Just go, "That was precious."
Gun back.
He was doing some filming with the Bald Builders. Obviously, I've filmed with the Bald Builders.
Yeah, you said he was doing the what is it? Handcart, the walking.
He was doing the thing called the Crafty Countryman, but I'm not sure if he is anymore. But yeah, he's a nice fella.
Yeah.
What's
Looks
this?
like he can switch up.
Kalumo's on all day. Oh, Kalumo's on all day on Sundays on Sousa. What's the Real Brothers, Rich? Lots of Carry On stuff on their page. I love well, you obviously know that I love Carry On. The Real Brothers. I'll have a look at that because I do like Carry On stuff.
Cinema Music. I've seen these names. I see all these names.
That's Chris. His name's Chris.
Yeah, handles, man. I'm lucky if I can remember handles, let alone actual names, mate. This is me you're talking to.
I know. The Real Brothers. I'll give them. Oh, they've only got 48 subscribers. I'll have a little look at that in a bit. I'll still have a little look at that. Well, can you not see the fireworks then from where you are?
No, man. We can't. If I go upstairs, I'll tell you what. If I go on the wall, I'll tell you what. Let me go upstairs. Let's see if we can have a look at the window. My little brother fell down these stairs the other day because we was working up at Essex Uni. They all bloody used this as it used to be a B&B. This place they used it as a flipping. They used it as a little hostel. So all my colleagues were staying here, man. They was coming back to me and going, "Oh, your nan and granddad's is lovely." It's like, well, that's nice, isn't it, for you lot to be there? Oh, mate. There we go. Can you see them?
No.
I've got to flip this camera around. Where's my settings? How did I do it last time, Rich? Why can't
I
see
settings?
Oh, there you go. I got it.
Settings, camera, and then you choose what camera you want. That was Tommy that showed us that.
I can't zoom though, can you?
No, I think so.
Look at that. You can zoom, Rich.
Oh, I can actually see a little bit there.
Don't look great though.
Nah.
But watch this. I'll show you the moon. Look. That's the moon.
Blood moon again.
That's the moon going up. That orange thing.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
Can you see that?
I can see the blood
moon. That's the moon,
yeah.
mate.
Yeah. Don't start howling.
Yeah, ain't bad. Mate, honestly, when my nan said that last night, I was like, that ain't the moon. And then she was like, yeah, watching about, if you like, I don't know how long, it seemed like about 15, 20 minutes, but I literally went inside, made a cup of coffee, come back out, and it was literally like all the way over there, up in the air. Mental, man. You can see, this camera's crap, but if Mason had his photography camera, honestly, you can see all the little pigments and that. It's, ain't zooming in for you, is it? If I zoom in, it don't zoom in for you, does it?
Nah.
Oh, what a donut. I've been zooming in, pinching my fingers, right? I'm thinking that you can see what I can see. I'm just zooming in on the screen.
No, can't see that.
No, never mind.
I heard that the moon looks red due to pollution on Earth. Not sure how true it is. I don't know. I don't know. It is a bit mad, like how it changes all the time, though. That's not the moon; it's the low battery indicator. Chris is saying.
In the dark now. I can't find the bloody light switch. This is where, like, I'll show. This is the old twin room, right? So we're in the loft at the minute because basically,
Yeah, nice.
in the bottom, at the bottom of their house, they got their downstairs. Their original downstairs is like converted into 2 little flats, and they rent them out.
Yeah.
So this has always been a loft conversion, but this is where the kids used to stay. So it used to be my brother, my sister, and then we had a spring bed. The spring bed comes out here, but I used to always climb in here, and this was my den, mate, in there. Look at that. As a look for a kid.
It's like little Harry Potter.
Mate, it was the nuts, man. It was me, my cousin. There would be me, Scott, and Dex. There'd be 3 of us in there, and we'd literally make it
roasting in there, though. Flipping out.
Yeah, but then with this room, you've got the Velux, man, and you've this is where you've got the scenes.
Yeah, the Velux is good.
Yeah,
but the Chichinking is saying what are the fireworks for?
It's basically Carnival Day, I believe.
Carnival Day.
It goes on for 2 days. So, what was it? There was a parade and stuff.
Right, Sharon, thank you.
We didn't get to go down to see it because we went to the pavilion and had a little bit of bowling for my cousin's birthday. But yeah, it's been rammed. There was about, I'm not even joking, there's about 30 coaches down at the seafront today. And I said to my nana, I was like, is there normally that many coaches? And I don't think there is, or not that she's aware of, but there was literally, I'm not even joking, maybe more than that, literally just stacks and stacks of coaches. And the beaches, there was just families everywhere. It was honestly, it was decent, man, to see, because it's been a while since I've seen the beach like that. But
nice.
Yeah, it's decent.
Lovely. Yeah, right, guys, we've been going for 2 hours and 11 minutes.
I said I won't be on for long as well.
No, it's fine, mate. That's fine. Like, no, it's all cool. But thank you everybody for joining us again for this Saturday Night Live. I hope you've enjoyed it. The little tour Max has given us, the nice views on the beach and that. And yeah, thank you very much for joining us and sticking with us. Still 35 of you here, which is fantastic. I'm gonna go because I've got to be up at 5 in the morning, and I know most of you guys will be boot sailing as well. Tam and Bell are now putting their video out, so please be sure to go over and check out their new video after this one. If you're not subscribed, I'm sure you're going to like the video, so get subscribing and liking. Going to wave nunite, folks. Thanks for the fun. Cheers, Sean. Thank you for the fun. You are the fun. Paul Keys is saying, thanks, Rich. Good to see you, Max. Have a good week, everybody. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Max.
Rich. Cheers, all.
Again. Yeah, thank you for coming on again. And yeah, we'll see you all next week. See you later. See ya.